This is Kevin Harlan along with Steve. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. First for the Thunder. And for San Antonio.
You know, you look over at how tough the West has been over the last decade or so, and you've never seen a team dominate that conference the way the Thunder did last year. They were on the roll.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Vassell. Back to Jones. He passes it to Sohan. And he's good on the three ball. Giddey is guarded by Johnson. 13 feet away. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. Alexander defended by Jones. Here's Alexander. And the Thunder another three.
Boy, nice bucket.
Back to Williams. Passes it to Alexander. Holmgren. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Huge advantage for them outcomes of games. And the Thunder last year often had an advantage at the line. Not only did they get there at a high rate, they made their free throws at a high rate as well.
Not enough defense there to throw him off his shots.
Williams a screen. Alexander passes to Williams. Holmgren. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. He has 6. Best shoot. Pass Holmgren to the middle. And the shot is good. He's got 12.
I'll tell you what I love. Even with defenders hanging all over him, he continues to finish at the basket.
And one of his other great qualities, Steve, is his quick trigger off the dribble. I mean, he can get his shot off in an instant, a nanosecond.
And he's shaking off.
Shot off the pick. Shot's good.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not...
One missing. Spurs have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Sohan, and he makes good on the way. Suleiman's got 9.
Defense left him.
Punch. When they later faced the Grizzlies, ended up getting bounced out in the second round.
Well, it was a tough matchup for them because the Grizzlies are so good defensively, and when you take Westbrook out of the lineup, all of a sudden it changes.
14 straight seasons now, which is off the charts.
He passes Holmgren. Lets it go from 14. Nice touch on the bank shot. He's got 14.
Oh, you gotta like it.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Guys, dominant centers often take a pounding with intentional fouls. Dwight Howard admits that for a long time, he'd get frustrated when he didn't.
By 20. Pass Holmgren. Here's Alexander. And there's the dunk to finish it off. Nice hops and determination that time. Clark to get
space off the pick. You've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
At the tip. Great positioning on the putback. 6 points for him.
Boy,
they led the game at 1 point by 20. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The 8-footer. That's good. Williams has got his second basket of the night. They set the pick. Back to Johnson. To the inside. Takes the 13-footer. Gets it to go. 8 points. They went deeper into the playoffs, Clark. Heat were thought to be the heavy favorites at the start of the NBA postseason. But when they met in the finals, thoughts on who would win, I think, were pretty much split.
Yeah, and eventually, you know, this was one heck of a series because the Miami Heat to the limit. But at the end of the day, it came down to LeBron James and Dwayne Wade rising to the challenge.
Gets it to go.
That's just one of the
second closest were the Lakers. with 12 straight, Steve, from 79 to 91.
Yeah, 58 wins last season for San Antonio. Greg Popovich calls it corporate knowledge, just the
On defense, the Thunder. Jones kicks to Johnson. An amazing finish with the hand right in his face. Johnson throw line last season by a good margin. You're right, the Thunder shot 83% as a team. Very nice percentage for any player, much less an entire team, Steve, and actually the third best for a team in league history.
And as we talked about earlier, Kevin, it wasn't just what a combination to be able to get to the rim, get to the free throw line, and then convert.
To the paint, Holmgren uses the glass to finish the layup. 16 points for him. There's a good screen. Johnson. He passes to Wemby. Another shot. And at last they get one to fall. The tray. Offensive rebound. Slammed home and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
Well, he won that back.
Technical fouls. The last 2 seasons, he's dialed it down. But he did draw criticism for getting kicked out of a game in the playoffs. He said, when I allow those petty things to get to me, it affects my teammates and we lose games. I've got to do a better job of keeping my composure to affect the game.
And it's blocked by Alexander. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. That's good.
It's been the story of the game for him. Fortunately, his teammates have bailed him.
One way to help guys get to know each other off the court, and it helps them on the court.
So it's the Spurs now, trailing by 13.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
During that break, the coach of the Thunder had some words for his team. He was absolutely adamant, saying, don't let them off the hook. Let's keep our foot on the pedal and keep doing the things that...
Williams dishes to Williams. Kicks it out to Jones. Passes it to Sohan. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
His shooting has been so
Back to the Spurs. They look better and better as they went deeper into the playoffs. Clark, Heat were thought to be the heavy favorites at the start of the NBA postseason. But when they met in the finals, thoughts on who
changes everything. I thought Oklahoma City battled, but they just didn't have enough firepower without their point guard.
looking to get it going. And the basket by Jones.
Boy, how's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, it sure was. I mean,
And them on the year in the NBA was the Heat. So just a terrific season for the Thunder, both at home and on the road. Of course, kind of got derailed by the Westbrook injury in the playoffs.
Shots good by Williams.
well, it wasn't a textbook pick, but he still...
Pass Holmgren. It's rebounded by Sohan. San Antonio's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Pass Sal. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. And now just a 3. There's a screen by Williams. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And with this... And it's Johnson penetrating. Passes it to Sohan. Back to Johnson. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block and a 3-point play chance here. San Antonio's got 8 shots off from 3-point line and hit half of it. He feeds it to Johnson. All alone. And Indiana nails it. And that shot brings them to within just 1. Second one is good. And both at the line, and it's a 3-point game. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
No room for mistakes right now.
Johnson kicks to Jones. Buries the triple. Oh, that was an enormous 3-pointer. Back to Williams. He passes Holmgren. It falls.
I don't think they can afford the foul here, Kevin. Now they're over the limit, and what they need.
Johnson left side. Oh, off target. Next free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1. So Johnson hits 2 of them.
You can't say enough about his composure.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. For 3! Count it!
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was.